Hello beautiful family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Tina Marwa, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to host you in my channel and with Dim Wango here.
Yeah. Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. So welcome to Tina Marwa's YouTube channel, and hopefully you get to enjoy today's vlog. And in case you're new here, maybe you came through her YouTube channel from my recommendation or anything, please remember to subscribe, support her. Let's get her the 4,000 watch hours. So keep watching, okay? And leave a comment. Let's know what you think about today's vlog.
So Dee, I'm happy to have you on my channel.
Thank you.
I've been wishing for this. For those who don't know us, maybe by watching your videos, and maybe as we continue doing more videos, they are going to understand about us. So beautiful family, I have to take this opportunity to take you through Dee's life. We want to know about Dee on my channel, because we have heard about Dee on her channel and other channels, but I'm privileged to host her so that you can learn a little bit about her journey and everything. Dee, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. And regarding to this, people know me in different ways. Some of them maybe we schooled together, maybe in primary, high school, in the university. Maybe some of them are village mates. Maybe some of them I've met them out there. So it all depends. Everybody has a version of describing or of telling who I am. So let's see.
So guys, without wasting time, I'm going straight to ask our Empress a little bit questions, and let's see, and we can get something from her journey and maybe how she started. And let me pose the first question and then we see. Dee, I would like you to tell us what inspires you, or what inspired you to start traveling.
Honestly, what I can say is, while growing up, like living in the village and having being raised by strict parents, in that if you're not at home, you're at school or maybe church and all that. So I didn't know much more about traveling and all that. But again, my brother was already in the YouTube space, and he was traveling a lot. I remember there's a day I was in class with my fellow course mates in the university, and I was like, oh, this is my brother, he's in Las Vegas. And they're like, oh wow, are you sure this is your brother? Maybe you're having a crush on him or anything. So I used to be so fascinated with how my brother used to travel, because he used to travel a lot. So I used to ask myself, how does he make it to travel? Because it took him a little bit of a while before coming back home. So I couldn't even understand what content creation is like, that you can travel and create content. It was nowhere in the picture. So honestly, it's my brother who inspired me to travel. I was like, if my brother can do this, definitely I can do this as well. And who doesn't want to? I think even as kids growing up, when you see the plane most in the villages or in the countryside, you start waving.
You can even climb a tree, and then you're like
waving. If you're in the house, they call you, Utari Choka, come out, there's a plane.
Actually, we used even to say if you go greet my uncle, greet my cousin, blah blah blah.
So I think it's everybody's dream at least to board a flight once in a lifetime. I think that's something that everybody would wish at least. So when I saw that my brother was doing it, I definitely knew I could do it as well. So from him, I got inspired. I was like, okay, this thing is possible.
Yeah, wow. That's so inspiring. Big brother like you following his
actually
steps.
If you don't know, his name is Maro.
Big shout
he's the reason of who I am today, and he's the best brother I could ever ask in the world.
Actually guys, he's the reason why even right now we are here seated, Dee and I, he's the source of everything for those who understand. So Dee, I know you are young in age, and so many people may ask how does it feel for you? I know you're not where maybe you want to be, but
I can't complain.
You can't complain.
Where
you
I
are
come
in a
from.
better. You are in a better.
Sometimes I just sit down and say, God, you mean this is me? You can do wonders. Who would have thought? So honestly, I cannot dare complain.
And how does it feel now to be a young celebrity?
Personally, I don't figure myself as a celebrity, really, because not really a celebrity or anything to do with that. I think I do what I love and what I can do best, And now unless you term celebrity now is where people know you, you know. There's a difference. So when I'm walking, I'm in new countries and somebody's like, oh wow, D, I can't believe finally you're in Grenada. I watch your videos, I've been your fan and all that. So it's only that a lot of people come on my YouTube channel and at least they know 1, 2, 3 about me. But honestly, it's the best feeling in the world. I'm over there. I remember when I was in New York City and I meet subscribers and they're like, oh wow, I can't believe I just met you today, and they're so excited and all that. Then I'm like, yeah, finally we've met. So it feels nice to meet people who support you in real life. Sometimes you even meet the haters, but they pretend to, like, you know, they love what you do. I remember when I was in Cayman Islands, if my friend watches this, Jamaicanese girl, we went together in a certain office, and I had gone to do some work in there, you know, some application here and there. Then one of the ladies who was in that office, you know, was like, oh dear, watch your videos. Wow, she spotted me actually nearly the entire office, they used to watch my video. But there's this particular lady who was like, oh dear, watch your videos. Oh my god, I can't believe I've seen you today. Can I please take a picture? Blah blah blah. I was like, yes. I was happy to meet her. Then she told me her Instagram handle. When I went to look at her Instagram, I instantly spotted some hate comments most on my Instagram and all that. I was like, and that is after I left. I was like, wow, today I met one of the haters, but the way she was behaving, I couldn't even guess. Then I told myself, she's lucky I didn't know when I was there. Guys, with me, if you've ever met me, people like Sean will tell you who D is. People like Castle, people who have stayed with me for some time, they know who I am. I'm one of the realest person you can even ever find, even in real life. I'll be like, you, I know you, you're such a hater and I don't want anything to do with you. Please just, you know what I mean? Like, I can easily tell you on the face. And I was like, I wish I knew this lady was this lady. I mean, somehow maybe I could let the whole office know about her.
What?
I mean, I'm that person. You know what I mean? I can just tell you direct on the face. I don't really care as long as I'm telling you what it is and what is in my heart. I was like, I wish I knew who she was that day. I could just be like, you're one of my top haters, but I'm glad the way you received me, it's, you know, it's different. Then I could be like, your workmate is something else. Don't see her just smiling and doing this to me in, you know, behind the curtains. She's something else. But anyways, so it's just, you know, it's all about life in line to what you do. But me, if I know you're a hater and I ever meet you and for some reasons maybe I know how you look, I'll honestly remind you and tell you, hey, I hope your heart gets to soften someday because you're such a hater. First, I'll let you react the way you want to react. Then I'll let you... I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it a good thing or it's a bad thing? But honestly, I'm one person who knows how to say no. I'll tell you, you are like this and I know this about you and I don't like this about you, or I'm not even comfortable being around. I'll just tell you, you know, and maybe leave. Something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I feel like I have to keep quiet, I can be quiet. But once I know who you are, even when you say, oh dear, watch your videos, I'd be like,
You know, you can't believe at first because, you know, anyone else can say that. With hidden,
but it's so funny. But honestly, I think people should just be genuine. If you don't like what I do and you see me out there, just keep quiet.
Just walk out. Don't even bother to stop and stop you and say hi.
Honestly, because that day I was like, if only I checked on the IG when I was there. Honestly, I could have told her.
Wow.
Then I could ask her, why do you hate me so much and you don't even know me? Today, I came here because this is it was an office, like a public office, and I had some things that I needed to do because I was in the country. So I could be like, hey, you're something else. But anyway, guys, in life, if you don't have haters or people who don't like you, it means you have a problem because you can't please everybody.
Yeah, of course.
But at least be real and genuine. Because if I know you're a hater, I'll keep distance as well. Because who knows, maybe you're plotting the worst evil thing. So at least I can keep distance. But when you pretend, that's now where trouble comes.
Yeah.
Just be real.
Okay, that's okay. So D, regarding your travels, I think over 60 countries so far.
Yeah, close to that.
Close to that.
Yeah.
Wow. Within just the shortest time, yeah?
I think I started traveling. Yeah, I was looking at my Ugandan videos 3 years ago. I started traveling. Exactly 3 years ago, yes.
Now it's 60 countries so far, guys.
Yeah.
And do you have any favorite or some favorite destinations so far that you can say this one, it was just your favorite destination?
Honestly, I can say the world is beautiful. I mean, and the world is unique. Countries are unique just as people are unique. You might not like everything, but if you're a positive person, you'll have more reasons to smile and appreciate the country. All the countries I've ever been to, honestly, to be genuine, I've never had like a bad experience in that I'll be like, I don't want to go back in this country. I wouldn't even dream to be back. Honestly, I can't say that. You know what I mean? So all countries are unique depending on what you love more, because if you're a nature person, there are some countries that are just extreme. If you love animals, like Kenya could be one of the best countries, or Tanzania, or maybe even Uganda could be one of those best countries. If you love beaches, you know, I can highly recommend the Caribbean. You know, it all depends with what you exactly like personally. And having been to so many countries, for me as D, you have your own favorite country, but my favorite country, to me, I think everybody who knows D, they know. Comment in the comment section down below.
Yes,
okay, so I have so many reasons as to why I love Jamaica. To me, Jamaica is somewhere that I feel like the happiest and more appreciated and more loved and everything. You know, home is where the heart is. You know, like I normally say, Kenya is where my parents are and where I'm born, basically, you know. But now, as you get to grow and discover yourself, you get to know, oh, I like this. Oh, I don't like this so much. But maybe I prefer, somebody will say, oh, maybe I prefer pizza to sweet potatoes. And me, I'll be like, I prefer sweet potatoes to pizza. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those things. So to me, I love Jamaica so much.
Jamaica.
I think I just love the island lifestyle. I love the island lifestyle. It's so good. You know, despite the fact it's really expensive, if you go there, if you know, you know. But for them, they don't know, because that's the normal life. You know, for example, can you imagine one jelly for 500?
No.
Kenyan shillings.
500?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's you see, you're like, wow.
What?
But over there, people don't even know. You know, like
used
it's
to that.
normal.
It's normal.
Yeah, it's normal.
Okay.
And their money is the same value as us. So you see such things. But still, to me, the food that they have, the people, the nature, the vibe,
the energy.
when you're just there, you know, this is a different place.
Yeah.
This is somewhere that people don't judge people. I mean, you just live your life. You dress how you want to dress. You do what you want to do. Nobody cares. Nobody cares in terms of caring about people's business. You just eat your food and stay out of people's business. I mean, I love that. You know, I just love that. So to me, it's my favorite country. You know what I mean?
Wow, Jamaica. I had
So
the land we all
even
love.
my mom knows.
Yesterday she said that. I was like,
even sometimes I could come back home and she's like, this time round you've reduced. It's not like how you came from Jamaica when I first came. I was just like,
and she love it also. Like
it's such an amazing country. It's something else.
So D, oh, you're done?
Yeah.
So D, as a young travel lady, I can say a solo traveler, right?
Yeah.
Do you experience sometimes some challenges?
Of course, challenges are there. Of course, like I think that's how life is meant to
and how
be.
do you overcome?
Yeah, but sometimes some of them are just so extreme. They put you in some kinda tricky situation, you know. So it all depends on the situations. But now, where it comes by traveling is where now so many people know you. People now want to associate with you. They want to meet you and all this. But now, over time, it turns out to be something different, whereby sometimes you know, you don't even trust people a lot. Like, personally, oh my God, like, it takes a lot, you know, because of the challenges that you've faced before. Like, you welcome people. Let me give you a good example, like my home, where we're doing this video from. My parents are one of the best hospitable people you can ever come across. Not just because of this content creation, but even long time. For those who know, like my parents could even welcome church visitors, cook, do everything. Like my home has always been open for visitors. But now, because of content creation, people travel far and wide. They want to come here. Now when they come, they're so good. You know what I mean? So good, down to earth, zero problems, you know. But now the problem is when they leave. I'm like, is this so and so? The way my parents were so good, cooking for them, doing everything, making, you know, they give you your best. You come here with your expectations, okay? And now, with your expectations, you expect them to meet your expectations. And when they're not met, for example, you come here and you prefer to eat beef every day. In my home, we are not beef eaters. You know what I mean? So when you leave, you're like, hey, this family, they only eat mchicha every day. Mchicha is a local veg at home. That's our lifestyle, and that's the best we can give you, because beef, we don't eat beef. And it's expensive at the same time, but you come here with the expectations and all that. But now when you go, it's a different story. Like, oh, they're like this, they're like that, this family is not a good family. So to me has become like really, really, really bad. You know what I mean? Like nowadays I'm extra cautious to people. Personally, even my family is a witness. I normally tell them this person is not good. Sometimes they don't see what I'm saying at that time, but later they're like, oh, you are right. You know, my elder brother can testify. I'm normally like, you know, this person is not really good. You can see it right now, but give them time. Then later it's like, guys, so it's. I'm like, I told you even before this, but now how do you feel? So it has its own advantages and disadvantages, but me, my main challenge now is when mostly when I come back home, but at least I know how to deal with it. Personally, I'm a person who says no. I know my boundaries. I'll tell you, I don't. My friend, people who have been close to me, they know who I am. I'll just be like, me, I'm not comfortable being around you because of A, B, C, D. This is not what I can do, but I can do this. But at the same day, you know, you have to be human enough at the end of the day, but you have to be vigilant at the same time, because sometimes it's not what you expect. For example, people come here. Another story now. There are some young boys who came to sell flowers here some time back.
Yeah, I remember.
Then my brother,
was not here. Then Davy.
Yeah, Davy bought the flowers and everything. But no, this was a setup. People had sent these boys to come and sell stolen flowers to my home. You know? But again, it brought issues where now the police are coming and they're like, do you know where these flowers have been from? They've been stolen from another place and you guys bought the flowers. So it brings a lot of, you know, conflicts here and there just because people know you people. You know, just because people know, oh, this is Dee's home, this is Mara's home, this is David Jr.'s home, this is congrats mom or congrats, you know, such things. So to me, I think this thing has really taught me how to be vigilant and to know how to deal with people. Most of the people who know me, I mean, like, you just need to be so vigilant, you know? Like, you just have to listen to your instincts and exactly know what it is. Then you follow your instincts.
Actually,
but normally, traveling is an easy thing. There are no major challenges if you have your visas right. If you're going to countries that need visas, if you have your paperwork with you, all is well. Me, I've never had out there having challenges, no. But what I think is not a challenge, but I need to learn is language. For example, speaking Spanish, which is very important because still I want to go to Latin America, so I have to learn my Spanish. Only that. Otherwise, traveling is so good. No major challenges. Apart from meeting people, you become friends, then later they betray you. Traveling is good.
Yeah, it's all about learning each and every day.
So if you train yourself how to be alone, you'll avoid problems.
Exactly. You just be on your own.
And do your own things. Yeah. And the right people will just come to your life. Nature will just bring them. Yeah. And most of these people are not even content creators. These are just normal people who have their own life going on. Yeah. Those are always the best people.
Oh, Dee, what makes Dee happy? Like when you sit down, you say that for me, this is what makes me smile sometimes.
Guys, what makes me smile is the fact that I know I have the freedom to be anywhere that I want to be. I mean, I just sit down and be like, if today I want to go to Chicago, it's just a flight away.
You're gone.
I think to me that's everything. Freedom to travel.
I remember there's a country you didn't even spend more times. You went there, I think the climate was harsh or something.
Yeah, it depends. If I don't feel like, if I feel, it's too cold for me, boom, I'm out. You know what I mean? Like, I love that about me. That makes me so happy. I'm like, if I want to go home today, it's just a flight away, so let me go home. I love that, honestly. I love that. That makes me really, really happy. It makes me a happy person. And who wouldn't want to see the world? I just don't know. But maybe others could be having flight phobias. You know, some people don't like being in long flights and everything. But me, I enjoy everything.
Wow.
So that makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, will you mind telling us, guys? Let's ask Dee if she'll mind telling us about her next move. Is it secret agenda? Like you came to the village, you had a break a little bit, now you're back in the village.
Mm-hmm.
Are we expecting Dee like in Africa, or does if you're free?
Honestly,
okay.
guys, yeah, it's okay. Honestly, sometimes my travels are very random. I can just sit down, or it has even happened before. I could be having a friend somewhere, maybe in a certain country, and I'm like, oh, next week I'm coming to your country and all that. Like, I nearly went to, what country is this? Was it Brazil? No, it wasn't Brazil. It's just next to Mexico. It's even a bus away, like a few hours. I was like, next week I'm coming to your country, but again I sleep overnight. I'm like, I think I'm changing this thing, you know. So my travels are very, very, very random. I can wake up with different ideas every day. Honestly, that's just me. And for those who travel, they know this is like a traveler's thing. You can wake up, maybe sleep, an idea comes to your mind, and you're like, what if I try this thing? So honestly, I just don't know, because recently there's a day I posted on my Instagram, hey, Philippines looks so great. Like I came across a post on Instagram where it was showing a very beautiful beach, and I've been there before. Then I was like, oh wow, Philippines is so beautiful. Then my subscribers are like, oh, dude, we should to go back to Philippines and see Lola and all that. Yeah. But again, I'm like, it's not even in my plan. You know what I mean? It's not even in my plan. Like, not anywhere in my plans. But again, you might just sleep and be like, let me just go. You know what I mean? So my travels are very, very random. Most so when you know you don't need visas, or you have the visas that you need, that makes it so easy.
Wow.
Yeah, so I truly don't know. Let's see, because I'm still thinking. Let's see.
Yeah. So guys, let's ask what else there's someone out here, maybe a young girl or a young boy, maybe who inspires to travel. Maybe someone has been watching you. They want to start, maybe they have started and they want to travel, but maybe they are doing local content. And what advice or you can give such people who want to start traveling, or they are looking forward into content creation? Any tips? Like, when you begin, you can give someone some tips here or some advice before someone sets up, like, I want to be a content creator.
So it really depends. Even when people buy my master classes, I normally ask them, what's the aim of your content creation? There are people who want to do content creation just for fun. These are people who maybe upload videos maybe once a month, or it depends. Then there are people who really do content creation as their major job. That's different. So I give advice depending on what you really want to do. If you want to travel just for fun, you know what I mean, and maybe have the good moments, maybe document by 2 pictures or 3 pictures, I would say do it. Don't think twice. You'll never get this young. Everything goes, but you know what I mean, money comes back and all that, but time, age doesn't come back. Go experience. It's never a loss. Don't even think twice. Even if you're kind of old or anything, whenever you get time, go for it. You know what I mean? The world is beautiful. There's a lot of good people. Personally, I've met a lot of people who are really good to me. People even who don't know where I'm from. Completely strangers. And those people, I really appreciate the fact that they become so nice to me, even without knowing, like, this is so and so. Because nowadays, people will be around when it's beneficial. Somebody will do something to you just because they know you are so and so. You know what I mean? But the world is beautiful. Don't be scared. If you want to travel solo, still it's manageable. People are so good out there, as long as you're vigilant about your surroundings, because nowhere is safe, nowhere is dangerous. It all depends with how vigilant you are out there. If you're a lady, you can still make it, okay? And if you want to do content creation as your full-time job, this is what I can say. Work hard until you have haters and reactors.
So that
if you don't wake up in the morning and see,
someone thinking of
Dimongo coughed. Dimongo's hairstyle today is not good. Dimongo stopped today. If you haven't reached there, please keep going. You know what I mean? Keep going. You're not yet there. Until you have a lot of haters. That's when you know you're doing something. But if you got none, oh my God, no.
You're still...
Like, for me, what I normally say, I pray that God blesses them so much with data bundles. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
that they never miss to see the world through my lenses. I'm talking
Wow.
about the haters and
Yeah.
all those, you know? May God bless them with unlimited data bundles.
Wow.
Even may their neighbors get so successful in that the whole area has Wi-Fi. So their phones are automatically connected. So they can always watch. You know what I mean? That's
And
what I
get
normally
something
say.
to do, eh?
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
get
get something
busy.
to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so keep going until you get there.
Wow, that's so nice. Gee, this kind of so guys, that's it, and we are still continuing a little
Oh, that's
bit
it. You
more.
finished all the questions.
No, just asking another one, like
Okay.
if somehow is it right? Okay, if it's okay with you, like how can you say about dating, relationship? Because I know you exposed. You've really traveled and you've exposed to different environments. How can you differentiate like relationships, maybe dating life outside there comparing to our country or the region and the environment and everything?
What I can say is it all depends what you're looking for and your standards as well. What do you want as a person? Somebody could be like, why is so and so single? It's because maybe her standards are, they're different. What she wants is different from what you want, So when you're exposed and you're like, me, this one I can't deal with this. For example, somebody might say, if you're not traveling, it can't work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And traveling is not just,
same interest.
So finding, like same interest, this and this and that, but I can say it all depends with people and what they really want. But I think that's the main thing. What do you want? You know what I mean? Like, what do you want? Do you just want a regular person just for the status? Like, Tina has some, I don't know, but it all depends.
Yeah, it all depends with someone's what you want.
Maybe just want to satisfy the villagers. Oh, she's married.
She's
She's...
dating,
So it all depends with what you want. But what I
Yeah.
can say is, maintain your standards. Go for what you want. Know what you want. Yeah.
Okay. And now, what else? Can I ask you anything that I feel like asking? Is it private? I
Just
see
go
you
on. Let's see.
How about your wardrobe, man? I don't see any brand like from Kenya.
My wardrobe?
Your wardrobe. How do you choose your wardrobe? Like your clothing.
Guys,
what
I
makes
travel
you
a
choose?
lot. Like right now, I think the clothes I used to have, like bought in my country, for example, I gave them long time.
Hey, there's this one dress that you were using. Where did you go? Like this sky something whatever.
Okay, and it's called Monaco.
Monaco.
And
Yeah,
Cayman
yeah,
Islands,
yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Such clothes. What inspires you? Like you have to go for these things.
Guys, honestly, what I can say, some people will say, oh, don't spend money on clothes, don't do this. Like my mom, if she had, like yesterday night, I was telling her, oh, mom, do you know these locks in Nairobi? Actually, it's this and this. And she's like, oh, that's money. You remember?
She's like, why are you wasting money on...
But again, I'm like, what do you want me to do? Honestly, if that's the price, what do you do? So, guys, the thing is, as a lady, you have to know how to, to dress yourself, dress according to how you feel, you're comfortable and all that. But because I travel a lot, I shop in those countries. And the fact that I'm from my own country, I don't want to buy something that everybody has in the same country, because I'm out there. So why not? So I shop a lot as I travel. Every country I go, I shop. So when I come back home, I have enough clothes, But still, if I get something nice that I think, oh, maybe I can still buy this, I can still go ahead. But I rarely do because most of the time I'm out there. And when I come back home, I come with a lot of suitcases. Some of them I give them to my nieces and all that. So that's what traveling is all about.
You keep on changing, man. Like every
But I
video
think that
see
is
is
normal.
new. It's like no, me. I'm used to see you new clothes. I'm like, dude, how do you get time like to shop? So that's why I think
A lady, I think you can
You
never
just-
miss time to shop.
just get
you
into
can
some-
miss time
you
to do
remember
some
even-
other things.
You remember that day we were even like driving Like you like if you see something good,
You
this
look.
like you want to
Yes,
look
guys,
like
live
him.
life to the best. You know, don't wait until when you are dead. That's when people are dressing you in that coffin. You know, it's so sad.
Yeah, it's
Some
good to
people,
do
that's
it
when
now.
they dress you in a suit, in some shoes or some socks, and put you in a nice casket. No, guys, live life. If you're gone tomorrow, the world will still move on.
Yeah, it
it's
will
only that
move
you
on.
don't know.
It won't
People will
stop.
start making arrangements for food. They'll be like,
Yeah.
okay, we need 1 sack of rice.
Yeah.
1 sack of beans. They'll come, eat, cry that day, put you underground or cremate you, and life continues.
Exactly.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
In 2-3 days, people start forgetting you.
Yes.
Do you know your grandparents' father?
I don't know, even I don't remember.
Your grandparents' father, like your
Yes,
grandfather's father. Do you know?
We don't know.
We don't know.
We forgot even the names. We don't know even who is this.
The farthest you know, like me, the farthest I know is my late grandfather. The father I don't
Yeah.
know. You know?
Behind
The
them,
father
you
you
don't
can't know.
You can't
Sisters, yes, they are there, here and there, yes. But
You
father.
don't, they
Do
could
you know
even be there, even you don't know. Yeah, people are just concerned with their.
So
their
live
life,
life
so-
to the best. Don't be like, oh, what will people say? Oh, this, oh, that.
This
No.
or
Live life to the fullest.
So, when you travel, do you miss home food and do you have challenges like going to new environment, new food, new lifestyle? What do you miss back at home in terms of food?
I miss, in terms of food. Okay, in terms of food, honestly, home food is always that best food. For example, ugali, out there, yes, I find cornmeal. It's cornmeal, yes, but now the Kenyan ugali is just Kenyan ugali. You know,
Yes.
grown locally at home from the farm is different from what maybe you can buy in a supermarket and all that. Because our flour, like you just get the corn, dry, take it to the posho mill, you get the flour. But out there, maybe it could be processed differently. You know what I mean? So, ugali, I normally miss ugali, and also the local veg, things like omena. Yes, you can find them in other countries, but you know, like
omena and ugali.
omena, avocados, and life at home is so cheap, guys. You know, like when I'm here, I rarely spend money. Even if I'm spending maybe to buy 1 to 3, maybe a little bit of shopping and all that, but I'm not spending as much. So when I'm home, it's like all my money goes to savings. I don't spend a lot.
Oh, that's it. You don't spend like actually you spend less in the village.
Yeah.
And how do you feel when outside there people like this Dimango is so hard starting? People never expected you to be where you are right now, and people may have negative energies, maybe on your pages. Sometimes I know you might be going a lot. I also check on your nene. I know what's going outside there. These people, like, how do you feel first when you just wake up? For you, maybe you post something or maybe a little bit achievement, and you just bump into something negative. Does it
Like, what really makes me
demoralize or
happy?
something?
What makes me so happy is the fact that these people, maybe I've never met them in real life, but this person is sitting in a certain corner 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down the line, hating about me. And today I'm in New York City, tomorrow we are in Monaco, the other day we are in Jamaica. So I'm like, I really don't care because I'm living my best life. To me, nothing affects me. Because I'm like, people who really have something to do, they're never negative people because they don't even
have
have
time.
time. So for me as D, honestly, if you're watching and maybe you're one of those people, when I watch you speaking trash about me in your small corner every single day, I normally smile and be like, may God bless you with the data bundles, or your neighbor to have a Wi-Fi so that it's unlimited.
Yeah.
So you can just connect even for free and watch as I travel the world, because at the end of the day, people will talk. You know what I mean? So you'd rather just live your life and be happy. But me, nothing affects me because I'm living my life. My true life, the life that I love and I enjoy and all that. Even some of them can see like just a normal life as bragging. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
They're like, hey, why are you
That's like
bragging?
even dress
So
code, even
you
like-
realize these people live a different lifestyle.
I was also like,
This somebody lives a very different lifestyle. Even when you say, oh, this is this, they say, oh, you are bragging. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I know.
me, as long as I'm living my life, I'm like,
A little
God,
bit
thank you.
Achievement like when you bought Congress Mom.
Those are small little things,
Like little
to
things, like
people who
someone
are
will
successful.
say-
Like, what is that?
Someone will
Honestly,
see it like a big issue, like is
people
she
have
showing off?
people
Is
have
she-
Lamborghinis out there. People have Maseratis. Maybach. You just name them. So on a small little car. car makes somebody feel like, oh, she's bragging. Why did she do this? What? I'm like, these people, maybe, you know, I don't know, but maybe they have a different view of seeing things, because there are people who have more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So when they see the small that you just got, and they act like they really want it so badly, or they're like, oh, why did you get this instead of... Honestly, to me, I thank God the fact that I live my life and do me.
Yeah, you do.
And nothing will ever change about that.
Yeah, and when you are growing up, did you see yourself here? Like, I know you are a bright girl. Even Congrats Mom has said it several times. You're the future, like she was seeing a future, nice
Yeah,
future
my
with
mom
you.
always...
Wanted the best for you,
Yeah.
and she had so many hopes in you.
Yeah.
And how about that? Like, did you see yourself like traveling the world? Just how when you are growing up, when you are a little bit younger, the vision you had,
Okay,
it's quite different. Is it the same, or you
Okay,
had
because
some-
honestly, there was no exposure like traveling. Like, even going to the capital was a big thing.
Yeah.
So traveling was not something that I really saw. But again, I think God has plans for everybody.
Yeah.
The moment you are born, He knows you're going to be born at this date, at this time, weighing these kgs or whatever. And as you grow up, this is what you'll be. This is what you'll face as challenges along the way. So what I can say is I'm just grateful that I come from a Christian family. Actually, nowadays I've grown old and I decide what to do or what not to do.
Yeah.
Going to church was mandatory. If you don't go, I don't know where you went. Okay? But nowadays I have the freedom whether to go or not. Because now, even my parents understand I'm old enough to make my own decisions. But coming from a Christian family, I think parents' prayers and everything just make everything happen. Like it works out the magic. I didn't see myself to be who I am today. And every day I'm so grateful to God. Because I'm like, who would have thought? Not even me, I would have thought. You know, what I knew is definitely I would be successful. Me, growing up, I knew one day I'll buy my mom a car. One day we'll be living in such a beautiful house. One day I'll buy my mom a cooking stove, because I used to cook a lot with firewood. Like, I could see all the good things, but I couldn't see them, like, coming, like, the way things are right now. You know what I mean? But I think above all, as I said, God knows everything is planned out. God knows what you'll be, what you'll become. But again, you also have a part to take part. You have a part to play, or a role to play, whereby maybe you have to be hardworking, you have to know what you need to do, you have maybe to be respectful, you have to do a lot, you know, because it takes a lot for somebody to maybe achieve their dreams and do this and that.
No,
You know, you can't be lazy. Like, my dad hates laziness.
I know,
Yeah. What my dad hates more is when somebody wakes later than 6. To him, that's what he's like. If you wake up at 8, 9, unless you're sick,
You have
he'll
to
be like, what do you mean? What time did you wake up? So all along I've been trained to be hardworking, like really hardworking. At my home, you can't survive if you're lazy. You have to work hard. Because my parents themselves are very hardworking.
Okay, so you have to.
Guys, above all, God knows, and He has the best plans for everybody, more than what you think. What you think is not even close to the plans that God has for you in store.
Yeah. So guys, I think the last one now. This thing is also in personally. Sometimes I usually ask myself about it. I want to ask you, and then maybe it will help me also think about how sometimes I think about life. Do you have some fear? Sometimes do you like have fear?
Yeah,
fear?
fear
And which type of
Me?
fear? Like
like my worst fear is when, like right now, in my home, I don't really like having people around who do content creation because of the damage that they have caused before. That's one of my fears when I'm at home. Even my parents know, you know, and I'm just so happy the fact that my dad and I, we have really strong stand. I mean, like when we say this one we don't want, this one we don't want, you know. I mean, that's one of my fears because I think I've said it over and over and over and over again. Somebody comes and they're creating content and you don't know what they're after. You know what I mean? They're just observing, then they'll be like, hey, when I was in their house, this is what they are. Oh, they practice witchcraft. Oh, they do this.
Yeah.
Oh, these like that, these like that. No.
Punching.
But again, fears make you stronger. Like these things, because I don't want to get into that. The moment I meet you and I don't know you, I'm like, so where do you come from? Are you a YouTuber and all that? Then I'll tell you, me, I don't trust people who don't do content creation next to me. I do not.
Yeah.
You know, I'll even go and ask my parents, you guys have told you about this over and over and over again. So who is so and so? And I'm told she creates YouTube videos because at the end of the day, I know what it will be out there. You know what I mean? So normally, I'm like, when I'm at home, I really don't like, just to avoid problems and just to have your peace and guard your energy. You don't want to be around people who are like, you're so sure when they leave, it will be a different story. You know, it really sucks a lot. And it hurts a lot. Most when I'm out there and my parents are so good to me, but when they go out there, it makes me feel so bad. So one of my fears in life is to meet such people.
Yeah.
That's one of my fears in life. Me, I don't want to meet such people. Good people still exist in this world. As much as it is what it is, but still we have a lot of good people. But again, once bitten, twice shy. You know, you just remember and you're like, even so and so came like this, exactly like this. But what happened was horrible. So I think that's my only fear, not only at home but all over the world.
Yeah.
Even nowadays, I don't want to be hosted by people that I don't properly know, because also it can happen the same way.
Yeah.
You go to their place, then they say,
again.
did this, did that. Most of people of the same sex, these people are normally dangerous.
I don't know why.
If you're a lady, ladies do the same thing too. If you're a man, same men do the same thing too. So, but I'm glad that this really taught me a lot, you know, to be more vigilant, you know. Even I normally say, you can only invite me if you know you're tuned to the call. If you have other hidden agendas, do not welcome me. You know what I mean? So those are the only things that I'm kind of scared of, because I really just want to guard my energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Above all, God is great still at the end of the day.
So guys, I think for today, because we're here, we keep on interrupting on my channel with the Dimwango.
Yeah,
so
and we want to go and do some driving.
We want to go right now to do practicing
how to drive. Yeah, and tomorrow I have to start how to ride a motorbike.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah.
So guys, we'll end this. It's an interview here, and then
maybe if you have more questions, let's know in the comment section down below.
Yeah, right. So that in our next, we'll come and answer you, right?
Guys, let me know what you think about my answers and everything in the comment section down below. Feel free, guys.
So guys, we want to go and do something else on the road.
So don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button.
More coming, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.